On the 15th of July 2004, she was discharged from the Rusk Institute to continue her neurorehabilitation on an outpatient basis. A week later, I went back to work. And because I was committed to write a piece for the campaign, I flew to Boston for the Democratic Convention. And when it came time to stand for the national anthem, I could see myself pitching forward in free fall. I watched the rest of the campaign on C-SPAN. And I realized I was, in fact, in free fall, rendered incapable, gone. That I was only then beginning the process of mourning did not occur to me. I began making notes. They became a book. And because this book was about events that touched the heart of Quintana's life, and of which she had no first-hand memory, I asked her to read the manuscript. She said it was very good, really interesting. Had we all along been so distant from each other? Or had we each been too acutely aware of how it would be to lose the other? In June 2005, she was admitted to another ICU through another ER, this one at Cornell. The same ER where her father had been pronounced dead on arrival. She was at home with Jerry, Sunday lunch. Sudden nausea, probably a stomach bug that's going around. The less casual diagnosis was acute pancreatitis, followed by septic shock. We were back to Vank. We were back to Zygris. At Beth Israel, she had gone to the edge of death. At UCLA, she had gone to the edge again. Does going that close leave its mark? Are you ever again as you were? Or does the damage hide? Pick its time, choose its target, and kick back in just when you think you're safe. Say, Sunday lunch with your husband? Lazy afternoon? The Times half read? Don't let the broken man catch me, she would say when she was 3 or 4 and woke from bad dreams. If the broken man comes, I'll hang on to the fence and not let him take me. She let go of the fence on August 26, 2005. The last day she was awake, she was perfectly lucid, but anxious, you know, the way she always was before her trip. They were taking her down for a procedure. You're going to be fine, I said. It's nothing. It's diagnostic. They'll find out what's wrong and they'll fix it. Definitely. You will be okay in California. You're safe. I'm here. If you've never seen this happen, you won't believe it's going to happen. They will have been telling you for days that it could happen, could meaning will, but you won't believe it because somewhere in this, somewhere, someone would have said something like, we're not giving up on this, and that's what you will have heard. So you'll come into the ICU as usual one morning, and there'll be 15 or 20 people in scrubs and gowns and masks and gloves, and one of them will tell you that you can't come in. But then the attending will notice you and come out. And he'll mention the 16 units of blood they've used since the numbers started dropping and the former on the way. And he'll explain that they're doing hand compression because the vent just can't get enough oxygen into her lungs, and then he'll take you in. And he won't seem to care about the gown and the mask and the gloves. And that's what you know. Except you won't really. Am I going to make it? She asked me in a cornfield in Kansas. Definitely. I promise. I watched the river as it happened. Have you ever wondered why the ICUs in New York have such high rent river views? Why you can watch the tide turn on the East River from the ICU at Beth Israel? Or why you can watch the sea surge press back the Hudson from the ICU in Columbia? Wait, I mean, there are still a few questions I need to ask her. Did I lie to you? Did I lie to you all your life? When I said, you're safe, I'm here. Was that a lie? Or did you believe it? Is a lie only a story that the hearer disbelieves? Is that the only definition of a lie? Or did you believe it? There was one Christmas we were in Honolulu doing a crash rewrite on a picture that never got made. And on that particular Christmas, we ordered mahi-mahi and Manoa lettuce vinaigrette from room service. And we tried for a holiday effect by arranging the lays over the printers and computers that we were using for the rewrite. And we found candles and lit them. And John fell asleep about 11:30. And Quintana and Susan went downstairs to see what was happening. I could see John sleeping. And I knew the girls were safe. They had been going downstairs to see what was happening in this hotel since they were 7. I had a sense of well-being so profound that I did not want to go to sleep. See, everyone was so safe that I could sit on a balcony overlooking the Wailea Country Club golf course and finish drinking the wine we had with dinner and watch neighborhood fireworks all over Honolulu. I told you I wrote a book. Grief turns out to be a place none of us know until we reach it. We know that someone close to us could die. We might expect to feel shock. We do not expect the shock to be obliterative, dislocating to both body and mind. We might expect to be prostrate or inconsolable, crazy with loss. We do not expect to be literally crazy, cool customers who believe that their husband is about to return and beat his shoes. And nor can we know ahead of the fact. And here lies the heart of the difference between grief as we imagine it and grief as it is. The unending absence that follows. The void. The relentless succession of moments during which we will confront the experience of meaninglessness itself. I went on to explain that as a child I gave a great deal of thought about meaninglessness, which at the time seemed like the most prominent